Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom,
Mike.
and today we're cracking open a new bottle
Excuse
of
me.
Starlight Distillery Limited Edition Double Oak Bourbon Whiskey. So this one is one of the ones, super fan of the channel, Steve found this one at one of his discount stores that they like to discount all the stuff on. So
Super discounts.
it is a super discount. So I'm kind of curious to see. It won all kinds of awards. Got them right on the thing.
2022.
Yep. So we're going to see what this one actually tastes like. So let's get into the particulars on this one. This one comes in at 103 proof. We got it for $34.99. It is technically it's over 4 years. If it was 4 years in the original oak, and then it's 4 to 8 months afterwards in a new charred oak barrel. This happens to be batch number B2301. It's distilled and aged and bottled out of Starlight Distillery out of Bourbon, Indiana. So originally the store had this, well, it was, I don't know, it has a yellow sticker for $64.99 and then a red sticker for $34.99. I don't know if a yellow is the original or if that was
I don't know either.
On there, but that may be where MSRP is. I'm not really sure, but I did like the $34.99.
Usually not crazy, but
no, that's what I mean.
The second price is way better.
No, right? Exactly.
I thought it said the second time, the 4 to 8 months, it wasn't in chart. I thought it said it was just.
They got to char it. They're not gonna just stick it in a plain oak barrel.
Yeah.
It's either toasted or charred usually.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
My half-ass reading was
all right.
Went zipping by.
I was gonna say I don't think they would stick it in just a regular oak barrel, but hey, who am I? I'm not the one doing it. I'd love to do it one day, but I'm not the one doing it.
I did have a dream.
Ooh. And that's it. That's the end of the dream.
Oh,
Thanks for shopping. There it is.
We don't have the cash.
That's it. So, yeah, no, I hear you.
The nose is actually very good.
It's always good to dream then. It is. All right, Finn, I heard him. It's not bad. It's not cranking. I think the bourbon rye that we had yesterday was cranking a little more, but it's not bad.
This had an initial nice sweetness in the initial of this. I don't know. This one seems to be drinking hotter than the other days.
You're broken.
Wow.
You're broken. Not even
that
a question.
That doesn't sparkle in your mouth and then stick around?
Not like what yesterday's fired me up. Yesterday's, you're going, that thing fireworked my tongue to the point where I was like, woo. Like, it's on my tongue. This did have some pop rocks to it, not to the extent of what yesterday.
It was more pop rocky than Orgeat. Yesterday was more Orgeat.
No, that thing fired me up.
I told you, maybe I was numb yesterday. I don't know.
No, yesterday.
You did say you was drinking hotter for you than it was drinking
yesterday
for me.
Was firing me up. Today, this is drinking where I think I would be at, like, it's got a little spice to it. I would think, it must have some kind of a good rye to it, but I'm around 100 in my head doing it. You know what I mean?
Go there.
Yesterday,
I agree with that.
Everything that touched it was more oily.
But see,
it stuck in my throat. This
one seems to be sticking in my throat more than yesterday's. Whatever reason, yesterday's, I think I'd be waking up by the fire because that one was not hitting me at all.
And it's funny because with yesterday's, like, now you're smelling this one, right? Because this is just a straight bourbon. It's a double oak. It's bringing the bourbon vibe. Like, yesterday's was a wheat and a rye. It was so much more rye than the wheat to me. Like, it drank like a rye whiskey. And this is like a prime example. It's hard to go off the day before, but when you do that, it's like a prime example. Like, it's a total different taste in whiskey than what yesterday was.
It's not a wild ride whiskey, I'm not really getting the vibe of a double oak on this. Are you? I'm not getting heavy oak in the end of this. This is another one of those that I think we bitched about another one before where it was a double oak and it was like, really? I'm not getting heavy oak. I'm almost getting the same amount of, I'm not getting a mint flavor, but.
Yeah, there's none of the mint flavor there.
But it's not crazy oak flavor.
This is a good tasting bourbon whiskey. I 1,000% agree with you. When you put double oak on the bottle, you should taste the oak, or you should get your powdered sugar, as people love to hear it, or you should get that where I'm not smelling an oak. It really doesn't even finish with an oak. And I know what you're saying, complexity-wise. It's kind of that one-note bourbon where it's a good flavor.
I was going to say it's
beginning,
a tasty,
middle, and end,
right?
But it doesn't change.
No.
It's not bringing.
Maybe that I might have got it in the middle of this. I might have got a little oak. I mean, again, I'm not looking for the rancid kind of, and I can't say even rancid, but like the oak and Eden, that one was like crazy, crazy oak. That was like the extreme to the other side. This
the first one, the second one wasn't bad though.
correct.
Yep.
First one was like crazy.
It
to
was.
the
It
other
was
side.
tannic. It was bitter. It was actually like a bad oak, or even Tim Smith's had that tannic oak in there because it just was like some of them do that, and I get that. This isn't this isn't oaky for a double oak. This reminds me of like when we did the 2XO, and I'm like, I wouldn't say this is a double oak. I would say unfinished because it doesn't have an oaky presence. It doesn't have a nut. It doesn't have a fruit. It's a good tasting bourbon, but there isn't a complexity. There's no fruit. There's no nuts. There's no big
Yeah,
rye.
it's almost 3-1.
For
This and 2XO.
no, I'm
I'm agreeing with you on.
Yes.
Yeah, I would jump on this one if you're gonna go for that. Say, it's got a good flavor.
Right,
It
but
doesn't have a crazy oak flavor,
I
but
think
for
if
the lackluster oak flavor, I'd go with 35 versus the 2XO.
I'm just
price.
thinking like if I dug deep enough, I think I still have a Jim Beam double oak that you can get for like $30. That was going to bring more of the oak flavor to the table.
Yeah, because
That's
I
all I'm
mean,
saying.
realistically, this could have been a $65 bottle or more. We're
or
not
more,
sure.
right? As a matter of
The
fact,
nose is pretty
as a
good.
matter of fact, we still got Wheel Horse double oak, so we're going to actually have to put this to the test because that is at that price, if I remember correctly. You know what I mean? Because I haven't killed it yet, and it was $37.99. You know what I mean? So, and I remember this one
pretty close to the same proof, so it's
With
not
right, no,
outrageous.
right, yeah, because this is 101, because that's what they always are, and that's
Right.
103. So this just would be, it'll be a good blind, and that'll pretty much kill that one off. But
I'm
you know what
happy
I mean?
with this though.
Oh no, I'm not disappointed in any way. I think we would be if it was at the $65 though. That's my only issue with that.
Yeah. Well, so with that,
You rethought refilling?
no, no.
I don't know what that was. That's a balk. Take first.
I-
He balked right there. I don't know what just happened.
Because I almost got now I'm getting like an end oak residue, and before I refilled, I just want to make sure I have another little taste before.
Don't get me wrong. There's an oaky presence in there, but it's not a heavy oaky presence.
But it's a good flavor.
Like, okay, let's just take Penelope Architect, where you get it's French oak, granted, but it's still like finished in the French oak staves, and you get that oaky, and you're like, oh, that's nice. You're not getting that. It's not a secondary flavor. It's kind of coming with the same taste. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's and yes, you are correct because it's not a French oak, so it's not going to be changing in that angle. I don't know. The more I keep sipping this, it's kind of growing on me. As far as I am getting a lighter oak finish. There's not a lot of, like you said, complexity, but it does hang on for 103. It's there. I
don't want to sound like
I'm not trying to make you sound. I'm doing my little mental process, and it's
so I'm actively searching for it, and this isn't really fair. It'll be fair when we do a blind and we can actually see. But I can convince myself that I'm smelling an oak now, just after the second pour, that it's actually in there. So it's like a caramel with the oaky flavor, but it's not.
Right.
It's not oaky.
It's not a red oak.
It's not oaky.
No.
We just recently did one.
But
Was that Steve's? That
it's
we
a good
recently
flavor
did?
though.
We just recently did one that was finished in a. It is good. This is good. I will agree with that. It's tame. Like, it's just funny where you thought yesterday was tame. This one drinks tame. Like, there's minimal elbows coming on this one.
After I just refilled, I'm like, I'd be sitting by the fire with this one again.
I don't know.
So I'd be like, damn, that's like 2 in a row. That
like yesterday's fired
waking me up
up
at the fire. No, see, it didn't
fired
hit me
me
that
up
way.
yesterday. And today,
And
like
this one's
one
now getting.
Oh no, this
lighter
one
and
backed
lighter.
way off. No, this one, the one thing the oak did do was knock down any elbows. This doesn't drink with any elbows. It does drink with a good flavor. And again,
One flavor, but yes.
it doesn't have a bunch of flavors. It has pretty much like
Got a nice note.
what I'd like to call the one note because of the fact that it doesn't even finish with. That's what I'm saying. Like, the flavor of the whiskey doesn't change with that oaky presence at the end. It is throughout that whole thing, and you get a hint of the oak in there. Again, it's good.
It's sweet to start and then oak finish. Nice. Not
I was
crazy.
easy to say an A with yesterday's. I'm fighting with saying like just I want to go higher, but I'm like at a B. This is good. It's not
I
putting it in
actually
like a double O category. I don't think
I
it
could
fits.
I could go with a B plus with this one. It's if you keep sipping, it's at 103. Well, again, it's $35 too, so it's gonna
That
carry
helps.
it's gonna it's
That,
gonna
that
carry its
honestly,
own there. It does help. I mean, whether the full price is 65, if this is a $90 bottle, then yeah, no, your B is
even
solid.
at the 65, I think I'd be hard pressed. I mean, you're going to tell me this is anywhere in the league of a single barrel brew. You know what I mean? Or anywhere in the league of any of the. I mean, even those they're 59. I got one for 49. Highest I ever paid was 61. I think for an
we're
architect.
one of the few goofballs that keep going outside of what you like. So for the average Joe, they're not going to go outside. This is not a bad. If it's 90 or 60 or 90, that's stretching it. When you find it on sale with a sticker, I'd give it a shot. I think it's.
Oh, I'm
I
not
think
saying
it's
there's
tasty.
anything bad, but that's where. Okay, you throw it in the
can
A
go-
category. It's
No,
fighting
no,
for a
I'm-
chance to
I'm-
be top 10.
No.
You know what I mean?
I said B plus. B plus. I think it's just because of the price we got it for. I was going to go B plus.
We
It's
don't do
pretty tasty.
prices because we never know what the price is half the
I
time.
hear you,
I-
but
I get it.
I do sometimes. This is a good for. This is a
He
good
makes
B,
it so hard to try to keep
B plus bottle for me right now.
Yeah.
But
All right,
you want to go B? It's not
We
going
can
to
do that.
We're not
We
going
can do that. That's fine. We'll be
it'll-
the same numbers.
it'll
Don't worry about
be-
it. Same letters.
No, it'll still hold its own in a one of the battles that we're going to put it in.
I
think
agree.
it's gonna compete.
I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. And
we-
this
and
might
we
be
may have to
something
look
that
to see
now
what the
that
real
it's open
price is.
though, maybe
Yeah,
it'll
the
actually
nose is
wake up.
coming around.
You know what I mean? Maybe because it is getting better in the glass.
It is.
Maybe it will all of a sudden become more full, more thing. I mean, there's nothing bad with it. And
No.
B is not a bad grade.
No,
Don't get me
it's-
wrong. So I'll take your B plus. It's not. I agree with it. It's. I'm only there because of the fact that there's no complexity. It's just I don't think even it has the finish that yesterday's did. You know what I mean? As far as that
No,
one
but
just
it's-
drank totally. It was
it's
apples
one
and oranges.
straight tasty
Correct.
taste.
Correct.
So
Maybe it'll open
there's
up into
no
a beast.
there's
though.
no like little funk. There's no nothing twisting. Like, oh, that's weird. It's kind of a sweet to a drizzly oak of light, and that's
All right.
kind of where you go.
I
But
don't hate your B plus.
I could go again.
I like
B
it now.
plus. Neither one.
You're in charge today. I'm
Wow.
going to back off.
Mhm.
I do like it. It's not bad. There's nothing. I agree. There's nothing I could say negative about it, other than everything I said. But other than the fact that it is monotone, but it is very good for what it does.
No, and at that price, I would get two.
Yeah, it is.
Because then you if that's their real price, then that's a good deal. I don't mind drinking this.
No, it's very good. It's just when you say
The nose
double
is
oak,
nice.
I expect an oak. I
Yeah.
guess that's the part that it hurts me a little bit. Where like when you say it's finished in something, I want some kind of influence from what it's finished in because that's the whole point of finishing it. Otherwise, just leave it as a straight whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's not there yet. Maybe it'll wake up. You guys have to leave a comment down below if you have tried this. If yours woke up later on after you went back to it after the time. I am gonna have to make a blind with this though. We have so many new bottles that we just did. I gotta make up a bunch of new blinds anyways.
There is
I'm
a
gonna have to
powdered
dig
sugar
deep.
effect in here right now.
Okay. I don't really get
It
that.
knows.
I don't
you know,
really
you
get the
you swore
oaky-
up and down that you.
No,
I'm not-
no, we're doing that later. I totally forgot to have your head stuffed in there, but it didn't have no smell whatsoever. But it doesn't. I'm not really getting an oaky presence with this one. I'm just not. You know what I mean? So
It's
maybe
very
it will.
very light.
Yeah,
But it's a very good flavor.
it's good. 100%. And BB plus is a good grade. You know what I mean? There's nothing I'm not turning my nose to it. I will gladly drink this. But
If it's over $70 though, then it would be.
yeah, do you remember that one we got for like $20-something though? That was a double oak. That was really good. I forget what it is. It kind of looks like this bottle actually. You know what I mean? Like that one, I just remember being better, and it was cheaper money straight. Not even with
not on sale.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
there are
that's-
those. I love.
we killed it. I know we did. It's not back there anymore. But those are the kind of the ones that it's kind of making me iffy on this one. You know what I mean? Because I think it brought more of an oaky presence. That's all. That's why I was doing that. So, well, there you go. That's our review. Again, if you guys have tried this, leave a comment down below. We've done a bunch by these guys, and we still have a handful in the sack over
A lot
there
of
anyway,
stores do a store pick of these guys too.
Yeah, I don't know if we've done an actual store pick by them, but
I know there's a few, but I keep
Yeah.
ignoring it because
they're readily available everywhere. That's the thing. But you can pick and choose.
And
That's the
it's-
good
and
thing. A
it's
lot
still
of times
pricey.
they do discount.
yeah, they haven't lately.
No.
And that one store that was the bargain store, they're not. They
Yeah.
went up.
Well, there you go. Again, love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.